In this video I give you my thoughts and feelings on El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, all while showing you around this place, Kochi, India. I'm a human man, attempting to multitask, which means it's another walk and talk review.
You ready? Yeah.
Okay, so it's been out for a while now, I think October 2019, get me, cutting edge. But back then I wasn't doing reviews on the channel, now I am. And also Better Call Saul's back, so I thought, why not do it now? And here I am, doing it now. You're welcome. Kochi, by the way, is a port city in the southern Indian state of Kerala, and it became a port naturally in 1341 when a flood carved out its harbour, which opened it up to Chinese, Arab and European merchants, and at one time it was the centre of the world's spice trade. So now you know. El Camino then. El Camino picks up pretty much where Breaking Bad's final episode ended, and it's essentially the story of what Jesse did next. Do you mind? He's like the most wanted man in Albuquerque, like these birds, in my mind, are the most wanted birds in Kochi, and he's got to find enough money so he can buy a new identity and then break out of town. But before we get to where his future lies, there's a fair few dives back into his past as well, and actually the film opens with a flashback scene with Jesse talking to good old Mike by a river. Mike loves the river. I don't know if it's the same river that he got murdered at by Walt, but anyway, this scene not only sets up the film, but also explains why Jesse announced that he wanted to relocate to Alaska in season 5 episode Confessions. Because Mike said so, basically. And then, bang, we're back where we saw Jesse at the end of season 5, screaming every emotion out of his person as he flees the neo-Nazi compound in an El Camino. This time there's no cut back to Walt though, who's been confirmed as dead. So all those fan theories,
just vote.
Jesse gets help from his old mates Skinny Pete and Badger, who are great in this, by the way. I think it's the most I've enjoyed them on screen. And once he leaves them via another BB cameo, he's on a mission to find Todd's money and pay the disappearer to disappear him to Alaska. And there we have the ending, bring us back to the start. I believe full circle is what they call it in the industry, and it comes courtesy of these words from Mike.
Alaska. It's the last frontier. Up there you could be anything you want.
So I'm a huge Breaking Bad fan. It's definitely my favourite TV series of all time. And when I heard about El Camino, I was in. I was more than in. But after seeing El Camino, well, we'll come on to that. As I said, it's Jesse's story. El Camino is truly Jesse's swan song. And it's a really well-written thriller, which you'd expect from Vince Gilligan. And it's also the most emotionally distraught version of Jesse we've ever seen. He's suffering from guilt of his past and from PTSD brought on from his time with the neo-Nazis. And Aaron Paul is great, as he is throughout Breaking Bad. In fact, he gets better throughout Breaking Bad. There's not that many action sequences, but when they come, they're good fun. Hello, hello, hello. Big in India. And in general, it has a lot of what I'd expect from Vince Gilligan and Breaking Bad. Intense moments, amazing cinematography, music montages, kind of grounded in realism as well. Oh yeah, so about 6.5 minutes in, we get our first classic Breaking Bad Albuquerque, New Mexico time lapse, and I'm hard. Sorry about that, but it's just the truth, and you know me, I'm all about the truth. And whilst El Camino doesn't feel like an afterthought, to me it didn't feel like much more than an extension of the final episode of season 5. Possibly the most perfect finale to a TV series ever. It didn't need extending. But then again, I still wanted it. It's like that extra plate at the Eat All You Want buffet. You think you want it, you go and get it, and afterwards you feel a bit dirty. Now El Camino didn't leave me feeling dirty, but it left me feeling a bit empty, which, yeah, okay, is the opposite to the buffet vibes. But despite all that, as a fan, I'd still rather have El Camino than not. And I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10. Possibly a 7 out of 10 on a day where I'm a little less jet lagged and therefore a little more forgiving and positive towards life in general, let alone a film that came out a year ago. And I love Better Call Saul, by the way. Better Call Saul for me does its own thing. It feels like we need it. And also it tickles my Breaking Bad itch because it's slowly feeling more and more like a Breaking Bad prequel. I'll be reviewing season 5 soon, so keep an eye out for that. And by the way, I'm not a review channel strictly, so I don't get invited to early press screenings or anything like that. So if you have anything you want me to review, give you my thoughts about from the past, years gone by, decades gone by, century, no, then let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I can do it. I'm not all about the latest releases, as this video probably suggests. There's loads more going on the channel, interviews with actors from Star Wars, Game of Thrones, nearly fell over there, and lots more location visits, including Breaking Bad. I visited Albuquerque and tracked down a lot of the locations, so take a look around, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Thank you for watching.